Hey there! Welcome to my January After the Pen. This video will be all about flipping through the month of January so that you can see what worked, what didn't, also any highlights. So first of all, I decided to change things up through storytelling. You might already know that I created this little character based off my astronaut here. Her name is Mooney, and she met an asteroid, Lunabog, and with her she goes on different adventures through space. The reason why I decided to do this is because it's probably because right now I am not able to do any stories of my own. So I get to live some adventures through these characters. I really enjoy doing it, and for February I am also drawing another character. But anyways, back to the spread. Here is my e-log, which basically is an illustrated log or journal. I really enjoy doing this at night, especially because drawing to me is like a therapy. So as you can see, I just fill with doodles like the highlights of the day, and of course there were some days when I was just not in the mood or nothing really special happened, but most days I got to draw something or maybe just add a quote on something about that day. And I really love this one that I found. Photography is an immediate reaction. Drawing is a meditation. That is such a true thing, that it's something I kind of live by. So, as you probably also know, I color code my mood tracker and color that day accordingly. So, I'm very pleased with the results for January, because I was mostly happy or fine here with the blue or the purple, with a few exceptions of stress and very few tired days or sad days. Yeah. So, moving on. This is my mood board, which I didn't want to fold. Oh, look, I just folded it here. When you fold these vellum paper, the mark like stays white. That's why I try not to fold it, to close it in with this right here. So gumption is the word for the year, and I have a separate video on how to put together a mood board. I will link it if you want to watch that. But I really love doing this. It really helps my perspective, see where I've been, where I am, and where I want to be. So this one is definitely a thing that I would be repeating for the next month. As you know, this is my Dutch door. Under it are my mental inventory and my expense tracker, which I used this time around because last year I really didn't. But anyway, this is my monthly log. And then this is a spread I didn't really enjoy using. You know, something important about your spreads is that you actually look forward to them. And this was a little bit, it was more like a chore than something fun. So it really did help me to see what I was doing every single day, but I think I prefer my schedule layout. But I am not using it again. On the other hand, my habit tracker, which has a lot of holes, is just my preferred way of tracking my habits and also my energy, which, to be honest, was a little bit off this month. But anyway, I think it really has a lot to do with the fact that I'm not completing my habits every single day, so I haven't been that full of energy, you know. I need to really stick up to my habits and work on those. These are my space doodles. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen the completed spread, and I kind of wish that I colored with dark every single one of them. I might in the future because it looks a little bit off balance, but I really enjoy doing those. I've already mentioned how doodle challenges are really another fun thing to look forward every single day. I do this first thing in the morning, and it's really relaxing and a creative way to start my day. So yeah, for February I'm doing chocolate doodles, and those gave me cravings every single morning. This was my first weekly where Mooney is kind of trying to show Lunabug how to drink lemonade, but she clearly doesn't get it. And I really like how this looks, but when you compare it to the rest of my spreads, it's kind of too bright. I don't know why I always feel I can use bright colors and in the end up being like feeling it's too much. I like it, but I don't think my journal is like the place to use bright colors. Anyway, this was the first week of January. So for the next week, I try to make a spread that was really close to my heart. And when I say close to my heart, is that there's something about this combination of colors that is really soothing to me. I don't know why. Peach and this kind of petrol blue, that's how we call it in Spanish. I finally got to have a Lamy fountain pen, and I used it to write right here, and it's an extra fine point, which is what I had been wanting, and I really like it. Then I got this Ferris wheel press Lady Rose ink, which just goes great with it. And stationery has always been like something that brings me joy in my life. I particularly love this peach cake, which I got from a baking channel, ASMR baking channel. Those videos have been suiting me so much during isolation that they're also so beautiful to watch, so I really wanted to add it to my spread. And all those peach treats, boy, I really wish I could eat them all. So yeah, here we have Mooney showing a peach to Lunabug, who does not seem that convinced. To do this spread, I used only my fountain pen Lady Rose ink, of course for the lines, but also the lamps. And I added a bit of Coliro Rose Gold watercolor here and diluted over here somehow. And this was like a soothing week, you know. I went for this tranquil atmosphere of pink, which pink gives you peace. So that's the psychological effect it has. And yeah, for this week, Mooney was supposed to go visit a star. And when she enters the star, she realizes that it's practically made up of lanterns. That was the idea. So of course they both are mesmerized with that spectacle, which I wish I could personally witness, of course. As for highlights of this week, I guess it was the fact that I got inspired by the movie Chocolate with Johnny Depp, and I was just so inspired, and it's a movie I love and recommend. There's something about it that is really soothing and calming, you know. And there's a quote from the movie that I love that says that we should measure goodness by what we create, among other things. But I think that's a lovely way to put it. So yeah, this was a better week, and I really love using pink here. It was like I need a pink in my life. I'm not usually a pink person, but here it looked very nice. For the last week, I went for this interactive spread. This was supposed to be a Dutch store, but in the end I decided it was better to leave it this way because Mooney is right here, and if I fold this, it's gonna make it look funny. So I just left it like this, and I have 1 day per column. And for this week, I was kind of busy trying to finish my February setup and recording it, which took ages, and then uploading it, which took ages. But anyway, at least there were some highlights, like the fact that I reconnected with some long-time friends, and I had some inks delivered to me. Inks always make me happy. Maybe I can quickly show you one of them. I have been hunting this ink forever, and I'm so excited about it that I still haven't made anything with it because I want it to like be special. This is from, and I will probably mispronounce that, J. Herbin. And yeah, that's the name. It's practically a very intense turquoise with this amazing sheen, a golden sheen that you can see is deposited there right now. And I actually swatched it in the back of the journal. Look at that. By the way, the back of my journal is starting to look like a swatch book, but that's fine. Anyway, this ink really made the highlight of the week because I've been looking for it for like over a year, and then I finally got it and it made me happy. I'm really looking forward to use it. And of course, Mooney and the Luna Box journey had to have a grand finale, which, as you can see, this creature right here. A fun fact is that and I posted this to my Instagram, but when the Hubble telescope takes a picture of a galaxy that is millions of light years away, that's how the galaxy looked millions of years ago. So we're practically looking at the past. So if we were to stand on that galaxy and look back on our galaxy, on our Earth, we would be able to see dinosaurs. Isn't that crazy? Like, nobody could ever see it, our past. But it's a very, very interesting fact about our amazing universe. And of course, as you can see, they are mesmerized. I did this using alcohol markers and I loved it. They have such a beautiful finish to them, and they're just that I like to work with. I just use a water-based brush here, but the rest is all alcohol markers. And of course the shades and all make it very warm and cozy. And I thought it would be fun to add like these hard to believe things about dinosaurs, like them wearing top hats and reading books on how to live life now, baking pies and carrying mail, flying on hot air balloons. I bet that's what has them all the more astonished. But yeah, I think this was a nice touch to finish the January spread with a nice, beautiful drawing to like have closure for Mooney or Luna Bug, although I'm sure we'll see this pair again. And also the idea came to me because on the other side, which is my February spread, I also used alcohol markers and they bled through the page, so I had to cover it on this side with the drawing and on the other side with my mood board. So yeah, you can use alcohol markers on your bullet journal, but you have to cover the pages, or maybe, I know some people glue them together, but I feel like that's a waste of space and pages, so I just decided to paste this, and I think nobody will ever know how bad those alcohol markers bled through. Like, you can see it a little bit here with this leaf, but of course the bigger drawing bled a lot more. You can see part of it through the washi tape here. On the back of my journal I have a social media panel, which I'm sure I can show you now because I'm done with it. But this has been truly useful to have a better idea of what I'm posting or what I need to post, and also like a tracker and post ideas, and everything I need to know and have control of is right here. To write all of these I use the friction pens, which you can erase because sometimes I'm moving stuff around. But yes, you can see I added just a little bit of details of January's theme here to make it cohesive, and the rest of the months are of course on the back here. So yeah, I guess that would be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of these kind of videos in the comments below. I think that it's a very different thing to see how I set it all up and it's empty, and then to see it all filled out. You know, it's something I really enjoy sharing, and I feel like there are not enough videos showing the after the pen. So yeah, I will continue to do those, also because most of my spreads come a lot more alive after I go through them and fill them. So yeah, you can watch my February setup, and I will also be uploading my weeklies on YouTube. I've already uploaded the first weekly. You can watch me set this up already. It's a whole other story that I will tell in my February after the pen. Oh, and I will link below the PDF to the downloadable print that you can have of this of February. It has nib in there and just a calendar. It's a simple one, but you can print it and use it on your journal, or just download it and use it on your phone. So yeah, that's it for now. Subscribe if you would like to follow my bullet journal journey, and thank you so much for watching.